Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Mahimacharya is reciting from Mahanirvana Tantra. We have gone through a few lines. It's a long prayer. Om, I bow down to thee, the everlasting cause of the world. I bow down to thee, pure consciousness, the soul that sustains the whole universe. I bow down to thee, who art one without duality, who dost bestow liberation. I bow down to thee, Brahman, the all-pervading, attributeless reality. All this we have finished, knowing its meaning. Thou art the refuge, the only object of adoration. As we pass through our lives, we see stage by stage, even from childhood, we have some grievances within, which we cannot share with anyone. Children, small children feel, should I tell this to my mother or not? How she takes small children. In the heart, they want to tell something. They want something. They don't want something. But to tell that, oh, if I tell mother will scold me. Mistakes they do, which they don't want to tell their parents. From there it's small, slowly, how they react, how parents react to them. That they are very sensitive. Human mind is very sensitive. And immediately they notice how they react to my telling or my actions. They hide and do many things. They live. Similarly, as we grow, we find more and more complicated is life. Husband and wife, we find, they cannot be totally open to each other. They are intimate, they are one, but they cannot. Finally, each soul will see there is no one whom I can unburden my heart. Everyone feels it. In this whole world, you see, everybody, there is no one, no shoulder on which they can lay their head and unload their heart. This situation, when it comes last throughout the life, at the ripe old age, they start understanding, oh, God is the only eternal refuge. I did not know, I did not remember, because all objects, all people, all things were in front of me, which were looking like real and eternal. And the passing and impermanency of this world, I did not understand. Just like my grandparents died when I was small. As I grew up, after my settling down, my parents passed away. Now it's our time to pass away. And the next generation, like new rain, water, flushes away the old waters and occupies. Like that the generation grew. And they too won't be there here. Our children also will pass through certain time and disappear from this world. What for this game? What is the running? And if you see the day, every day morning get up, same routine. No, nothing new. Same wake up, earn, bring, cook, eat, sleep. That's the same thing is going on. New dimensions entering. We don't know. So slowly the soul will, oh, everything was visible. One which was pervading it, one which was subtracting, supporting it, and one who is within, deep within myself, which is because of whom I am alive. I had forgotten that it comes little late in life. So when it comes powerfully. This experience is what makes him gain dispassion towards the world and all things, glory of this world. He has to part now. Nothing of this world will go with him. Not even his body, nor his memories, nor his learning, nor what he has earned, no, nothing. All will be left behind, and alone he has to go. Oh, I had forgotten my eternal companion who is going to be there in life and beyond life. When I joined Ramakrishna Mission in 1977, the first thing Bhajananandji told me was, oh, now you have come to your eternal parents. Your eternal mother is here to take care of you. Eternal. She is mother here and hereafter forever. So that understanding, oh, God is my eternal companion, eternal refuge, and eternal friend. That is his only object. Any object we worship or adore, it is going to disappear from this world. And you will see, oh, I was totally dependent on this one. I was adoring, I was praying, but it has disappeared. Only that which is adorable, that which can be worshipped, by which I reach that. I cannot reach. However good, however saintly a person is, his body is going to disappear. I cannot attain it. But God is not like that. He is within you. Any object outside you, you cannot attain. God is within you and is all-pervading. You can attain Him anywhere. Everyone is there in everyone, like space pervading. He pervades, just like our TV channels or mobile channels. It's everywhere. You have to have a unit in which it can manifest. That unit is embedded in us. Heart is the place where the all-pervading God can manifest. TV channels, all channels are working throughout day and night. You have to just put on. And wherever it is, that unit, it manifests. Whatever channel you want, you can put in that. Like that, whatever form, whatever way you want to worship God, He is there within you at all times. Any form you want to, He manifests in that form. So that is embedded in us. That is, it is there, inherent in us at all times, before birth, after death. He is still the inner content continues. So here he is telling, thou art the only refuge, the only object of adoration. Thou art the only cause of the universe, the soul of everything that is. Soul is what makes the whole thing work. Now, the soul is there, mind is working, body is working, senses are working, intellect is working, all things are working because soul is within. And where is that soul? Soul is deep within. And it projects through, identifies with the throughout the all layers of bodily existence. It pervades. If it is not pervading, if it is pervasion is withdrawn, but still he dwells within, then we enter into sleep, deep sleep, wake up, and if we, by grace of God, if you can go to the Turiya Sthiti, Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti, only 3 levels of consciousness we are entering. By grace of God, if you can enter the higher levels of consciousness also, you are dwelling in that body, but unaware of the body. In sleep, you are, because your consciousness is withdrawn from the bodily existence, from the gross body, from the subtle body, all the bodies you are withdrawn. In samadhi, you are otherwise withdrawn. From the root, you are withdrawn and you are expanding into the higher level of consciousness. This is withdrawing and echoing expansion. This is in samadhi. From here we go, disconnecting the 3 bodies. We are going to the 4th dimension, which is unrelated to the bodily existence, but we experience it being centered in this body. Samadhi sthithis are experienced, they are entirely different higher levels of consciousness, but we live in this body still. Our center, I may expand to the universal level with the center, my center of existence in this body. I come back to here, for I make this bodily existence a point, a center of my working, even after enlightenment as enlightened soul. Once the enlightenment comes, he is all-pervading, like Buddha, Ramana Maharshi. Buddha, suppose, after enlightenment, he is all-pervading. He pervades every jiva, every object, everything, but he is working in and through his bodily existence. So that he is, though after enlightenment also, he has kept that dwelling place where he dwells. He pervades everything, but dwells in that body yet. So that the last separation is different. So, thou art the cause of the universe, from where the universe manifests and dissolves back. My existence, I deep within. Bodily existence, spiritual existence. Heart, my spiritual existence is eternal. I am Atman. It is projecting through the 3 bodies. This whole bodily play is going on because of the projection of the Atman in and through the 3 bodies. Like my soul is making this bodily existence exist, possible. It is projection of the Atman through this bodily existence. I am living. I am going from birth to death, doesn't matter. There is soul which is projecting, and that soul belongs to the transcendental. Same thing, universe. I am microcosm, macrocosm. In macrocosm also same thing. The soul of the universe projects a bodily existence. It projects. Now when I go from one body to another body, leaving this body, I become a minute consciousness, Chaitanya, a drop of Chaitanya, and project through that and build up a stage by stage a body there in the mother's womb. How this consciousness is projecting, manifesting. I am manifesting a body. Here there is an object which I am utilizing, mother's body. But when universe appears, it appears from the God by itself. Its source is the absolute. And that which is that particular consciousness which has got limited by itself and is projecting forth is the Ishvara, Lord of the universe. The infinite is Brahman. The same thing, same Brahman has as if separated a small part, and from that small part is emerging a universe. Om is becoming Hreem, the whole universe. And that from where that small individualized consciousness at cosmic level we call Ishvara, that is the soul of this universe. You are the only cause of this universe, the soul of everything that is. Thou alone art the world's creator. Thou its preserver and destroyer. We use the term destroyer, it is withdrawal, projection and withdrawal. So we use the term dissolution. Still more, better word is retraction. But because of the term, direct translation of the multi-meaning words in Sanskrit, it is taken as creation, sustenance, and destruction. Shrishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Pralaya doesn't mean, Pralaya means the destruction also in one sense. Pralaya. Pralaya actually means laya, to get merged in. Laya. Pralaya, total dissolution. I dissolve in something, it doesn't cease to exist. This destruction gives a meaning of it is not going to be there anymore. It is not so. When I sleep, it is retraction. When I project, it is waking up. The exact term is retraction. Better term for normal world is dissolution. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Here that's destroyer. Because source it has to go back. Thou art the immutable Supreme Lord. Immutable. No mutility. No undergoing transformation. It cannot be. Now I take a paper and just squeeze it and throw. It is mutilated. It has undergone. Again, to bring back to its original state, it is little difficult. A sheet of metal, I hammer it, it is getting mutilated, and it cannot be. To bring it back to original state is not impossible with the modern this one, but still it is extremely difficult. The changing its forms and shapes, its nature is called mutility. It's immutable. Like space. Space you see, it is immutable. Air, immutable. Maximum you can put in under pressure. Freely it moves about. Immutable, Supreme Lord of the universe, means whole thing is in His control. When we say Lord, it is in His control. At His will, everything moves on. And it doesn't move haphazardly because He is Lord and responsible for it. It goes according to a definite law. Nothing can escape that law, and it is called rhythm. Om Hreem Rhythm. Rhythm is the cosmic law, the the absolute existence manifesting in the form of law. That's why Om, Hrim and Ritam are brought together. Ritam is absolute truth manifesting in the universe as a law. So this Lord of the universe immediately means there is someone to look after and to maintain it, law and order of the universe. Simple law we understand to our level, excluding the remaining transcendental aspect of this universe. What we can perceive within the five senses, we have the law of cause and effect. Karya Karana Bhava. Behind every object there is a definite cause. Behind every movement, everything what is happening, there is a definite cause, and every cause gives a effect. There is any force working, it gives an effect. So cause and effect, law of cause and effect. There is a book in my hand, there is a different cause. Why this book is in my hand? How this book is in my hand? From the wood, how they have transformed into a sheet, you see. So each action, this is the simple law of action and reaction. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. When it's applied, it becomes karmic law for the humans. Dread of Thou art the unchanging consciousness, Supreme Lord, the absolute and relative. Absolute means one, which has no comparison, nothing of that nature, another entity. Absolute love means there is no other love, there is nothing else called love other than this. There's some other one, love is there. Suppose mother loves a child, it is included in this. No love is left out. If any love other than this exists, that is limiting this. It is short by that. So when we say God is with form alone and the jivas, the universe is separate, God is there somewhere in the heaven and this universe is there, God is not complete. If Dvaita itself, I am different from God. If I am different from God, God is short by me. I am not, God, I am there, independent of God, you see. Dvaita is not Purna. God becomes Apurna, I also become Apurna. If God is not. That's why a little ahead, first we begin with God is different from me, Dvaita. After going a little more, we see, we are Amsha and He is Purna. Like a drop of water in the ocean or a leaf in the tree. I am not different from tree, but a part of the tree. Tree is whole and I am a leaf or I am a branch. So it is Vishishta-Advaita. And finally, there is one homogeneous, seamless existence. I am a part. I am one with it. There is no duality. When duality dissolves and one exists, then it is called Advaita. We pass through all the stages. Consciousness. Thou art the absolute, the whole absolute, in which millions of universes is appearing and disappearing. Whole thing. That's why the Kali aspect came into existence. The absolute and the relative moving about. The static and dynamic aspect of existence. Existence. Ocean is there, the waves are jumping about. Waves belong to the ocean. The forces working also belongs to ocean. But it appears hundreds and hundreds of thousands and thousands of waves moving about in the ocean. It is ocean. The dynamic aspect and static aspect. Now, both together is complete existence. Kali represents dynamic aspect of the same reality which is there as the substratum Shiva. This is unchanging, eternal. This is unchanging. This is lying down, that pure consciousness is lying down like a shava, like a corpse. And Kali is dancing. The ocean is lying down like a corpse. The waves are jumping about. As you go deeper and deeper, neither sound you can feel in the ocean, nor the vibrations. So deep it is. So the absolute has two aspects, the dynamic and static. Sri Ramakrishna compares it to snake. When it is coiled and sitting without movement, it is alive. Everything is there. It is the static aspect and dynamic aspect. Start moving about. Then it is, we call it Divine Mother, the universe. Preserver and destroyer. Thou art the immutable Supreme Lord, the absolute. Thou art the unchanging consciousness. Which is consciousness is with capital C. We use it because we don't have any term to represent Chaitanya. Chaitanya and the matter and spirit. Spirit, to say spirit independent of matter and including matter which doesn't exist. Apart from that, it is only matter is a manifestation of it. So the spirit, which is one without changing, we call it in English as consciousness because exact word is not there. And spirit in Western languages and in English language, it's a relative term and it's absolute term in Hinduism. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.